Okay, so I haven't made a video in a while, and I've been getting a lot of questions in my email. So I'm going to go to my email and I'm going to read them to you. Okay, so I've been asked by a lot of my friends who are now pregnant or not pregnant but sexually active if I use protection like a condom or birth control. No, I am allergic to condoms, and I've tried birth control and it is not good. But I I was having sex for so long and I didn't get pregnant. And the doctor said I have polycystic ovarian syndrome. So it'd be very, very hard for me to get pregnant if I could get pregnant. So I wasn't really worried about it. Another one they asked me is, was your baby planned? No, he wasn't planned. I I'm I'm only 20. I had him when I was 19, and I will just say that he was not planned. I was actually under the influence of alcohol the night that he was conceived. Like, I put that in quotes because people say he was conceived, but I thought that it was conceived when you had him or whatever. Anyways, so the night that he was conceived, that I got pregnant, I was under the influence of alcohol, seriously. And what my plans are for the future is another one. And honestly, my plans for the future have not changed. I want to go to school to become a massage therapist. I eventually want to take over my aunt's catering company when she retires. I want my son to go to school and hopefully graduate. I will not be mad at him or ashamed if he gets his GED. I got my GED when I was 16. School just isn't for some people, you know? It wasn't for me. I mean, if I did good in school, I mean, I did good when I wanted to, and I could get straight A's if I wanted to, but I was just rebellious back then and was not for me. But when I went to get my GED, within a week, I got it done. Another one is, who takes care of your baby? Who takes care of my baby? I take care of my baby. Dumb fuck. Oh, sorry. Um, ooh, yeah, I take care of my baby. He's my son. He's my responsibility. I'm just gonna put this bluntly. I chose to spread my legs. I got pregnant. I'm not gonna pin him on anybody else. I'm not gonna ask my mom, oh, hey, will you raise him for me because I don't want to, I want to go be a 20-year-old and hang out with my friends all the time. No, I'm sorry, but it was my choice to not use protection. I took a chance of getting pregnant. I got pregnant. I had my son. I don't regret it, and I take care of him. Do you work, or how do you pay for his things? Diapers, wipes, formula, etc. I don't work at the moment. I am looking for a job. Um, but I do get an allotment from the military. Technically, it's from the military, right? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's from the military. I do get an allotment. I got a Costco card, so obviously I go get his diapers at Costco as well as his wife's. And a box of diapers will last him. Box of diapers, 216 diapers, and 900 wipes. It lasts him a good 2 months, if not longer. It just really depends. Um, and no, it does not depend on how often I change him. It depends on how often people that babysit him for a couple hours change him. Because they will change him after he pees once. If he pees once, he can pee in the diaper again. Like, oh my gosh, as soon as they put the diaper on him, if he pees while they're putting the diaper on him, they'll let him pee, then they'll take it off and put another one on him. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so weird. He usually pees in it probably twice, possibly 3 times before I change him. And no, it's not bad. And no, he's never had a rash. No, he will not get a rash, hopefully, because I take good care of him. Is the father involved? As in, does he see his child? No. No, no, no. The father is not involved. He does not see his child. He does know he has a son. He does want something to do with his son. He lives in Florida. I live here in the state of Washington. And there's reasons that he does not see his son besides the distance. When your son grows up, what would you tell your son when they grow up about being a teen parent or a young parent? Okay, well, when he's older, what I'll tell him is, it's hard. It's hard, but it's hard at any age. You are never fully, completely ready to have a child. You may think you are. You may have all the necessities. You may have the diapers, the wipes, the clothes, the changing table, the crib, everything. A job, a house, or whatever. A husband or a boyfriend you've been with for forever. But I will tell you something. As soon as you have the baby, whether it's a boy or a girl, as soon as you have the child, you're not ready. You don't know what you're doing. You might think you know what you're doing if you've read the books or whatever, or been to the classes, but you honestly don't. You have to learn their cries, and by learning their cries, I mean you have to be able to tell if they're crying because they're hungry, if they want to be held, if they need a diaper change, if they're just gassy, if they're just bored. And my son is almost 6 months, and I'm still learning his cries. And I'm with him all the time. If I had sex because I wanted a child. No, I did not have sex because I wanted a child. I had sex because it felt good. Okay. Do you consider your child a mistake? See, that's the question that pisses me off the most. Ooh, I just want to punch people when they ask me that, because no, I do not consider my child to be a mistake. I will never consider my child to be a mistake. Oh, people, they piss me off. I just want to punch them. Oh my gosh. Okay. How did your parents feel when you told them you were pregnant? Okay, well, honestly, my mom, she could care less. She was not mad. She was not happy. She was not anything at first. Well, no, she was. She was kind of disappointed in me. She always thought that I would wait until marriage to have sex, and then when I didn't, she was upset. But she never thought I would put myself in the compromising position of getting pregnant. She thought I would use protection. She, trusted me to do the right thing and use protection, and I didn't. Do you have any STDs, and does your son have them? No, I don't have any STDs. I've never had an STD in my entire life. And no, my son does not have any STDs. What? How? Oh, well, yeah, I guess there are those ones then. But no, I don't have any STDs. Never had one in my entire life. No, my son does not have any STDs. Why didn't I use protection? Well, I already got that. Spoke about that, but I didn't use protection because I'm allergic to condoms and birth control does not agree with me. Do you plan on finishing school or going back to school? I got my GED, but I do plan on going back to school as soon as my son is a little bit older. I want to go to be a massage therapist. But you know, honestly, I just want to make sure that my son is taken care of. That's my number one priority. I could care less about anything else that I want to accomplish at the moment. Another one is, what if your child grew up to become a teen parent? How would you deal with that? Okay, if my son grew up and he was a teen and he got a girl pregnant, I would be disappointed. For the simple fact that he does not realize how hard it's going to be. But I I would not disown him. I would be okay. I would make him step up and take care of the child. I would not make him marry the girl he got pregnant. I don't believe in that. As long as he was in the child's life and helped support the child, I'd be okay with it. So yeah, if there's any other questions you guys want to ask about me being a young mom, go ahead and um, comment this and just ask me the question and I will answer it as best as I can. Um, from my point of view, being a young mom is a blessing and a curse. I can't hang out with my friends as much. I do have a friend that does come over and visit with me and my son, which I think is very sweet of him. He is a really good friend. Um, and no, we are not dating. He is a friend. Um, I'm currently married. Thank you. um, so yeah, I do have a lot more guy friends than girl friends though because I don't get along with girls. Honestly, they're scandalous wenches. I'm not gonna say the other book as I'm trying to watch my. I owe my son $1 every time I use a cuss word. So yeah, yeah. College tuition is coming out of mom's pocket as we speak. But anyways, so well, since he's cleaning, oh gosh, I'm so tired, and it's only 10:30. Jeez. Well, 10:22, 10:30, whatever. I'm tired. When you're a mom, you're tired all the time. You can never get enough sleep, no matter how hard you try. And as soon as you fall asleep, they wake up. And as soon as they wake up, you want to fall asleep, but you can't. It's ridiculous. And then you stay awake because you know as soon as you fall asleep, they're gonna wake up. And then you could have been asleep for a whole entire 4 hours before they wake up. And you're finally like, okay, well, I'm gonna go to sleep since he's still sleeping. As soon as you close your eyes, woo, they're awake. Fun stuff. So it's a blessing and a curse because I don't get to hang out with my friends as much as I would like to, honestly. Um, but the main thing is that I do have a friend that comes by and he does hang out with me and my son. He plays with my son and they're on the floor and he's tickling him, trying to get him to laugh and my son just smiles. My son just adores him. But which is good because his dad's not in the picture. My husband is in Afghanistan. Yeah. So that's about it. Anyways, this is kind of long. Oh, I got a text. Who did I get a text from? What? Oh my gosh. I think you just texted the wrong person. That's no bueno. Oh my gosh. Ah. I think you were trying to text that to your girlfriend. Ooh, one of my friends. Okay, well, he's going to be embarrassed he said that to me. But